Hello friends, welcome to my channel. In this video, we are going to solve spreadsheet part of paper May-June year 2025. So let's start. Task 5 Spreadsheet. You will assist Tawara Racing to analyze performance data when testing their racing cars. 10. Open and examine the file trtest.csv. So we'll open that file trtest.csv in the spreadsheet. Then please write a line in the header the text created by followed by a space, then your name, center number and candidate number. So this is the file we have. So in this we have to insert the header. So we'll go to insert text, header and footer. Write a line created by space, your name, comma center number, comma candidate number. Place in the footer the text created on followed by a space, the automated date and a space, then the text at followed by space, then automated time. So in this we have to go to footer. In the footer we have to write created on space current date space automated date space, then text at followed by space, then time. So we'll write at, then space, then the current time. Okay. Then save this as a spreadsheet with the file name test data underscore followed by your name, center number underscore candidate number. So go to file, save as test data underscore center number underscore your candidate number. Save. Okay. So by that we finish 10th. Now come to the 11th. Enter the missing lap number in column A. So we'll go to view, normal. Okay. Now in the lap, in the A column, lap is 1 and 2. So we have to fill this. So select 4th and 5th cell A4 and A5, and when your plus will come and just double click here, it will come up to 40. Yes, so 11th also we have done. Come to the 12th. Place a applicable formula in cell F14 to calculate the time in second taken for this lap. For example, if minutes is equal to 1 second is equal to 1 second is equal to 14 and thousandths of a second is 484. The cell should be 1 minute to 60 seconds. So in here F4 we have to write the lap time. So that will be equal to, if the second we have to convert into the minute, we have to convert into the second. So this cell multiply by 60. Then this minute is in the second. Then this will have to add, seconds will be added in that, and thousands will convert into the seconds. So this will be added plus thousands divided by thousand, so it will be added in points. Okay, let's press enter. So 1484, so your answer should be 74 plus 484. Display the data F14 up to 3 decimal places. Yes, it is coming up to 3 decimal places. If we want to increase, we don't have to increase or decrease. Replicate the formula to all places. We have to replicate. Now we have finished this also. 12th also finished. Now come to the 13. Insert 10 rows between rows 1 and 2. Move the content of the cell H13 to H20 into cell A3 to A10. So where we have to move in between 1 and 2. So from 1 and 2 we have to add 10 rows. So we'll select 10 rows. Yes, these are the 10 rows. Then go to insert sheet rows. So this we have to add full 10 rows together. So now in between 1 and 2, 10 rows inserted, and they are asking to move the content of the cell H13 to H20. So H13, this one H13. So we have to move H13 to H20. So control X, move here A3 to A1, A3 to that. So we have finished 13 also. Come to 14. Merge cell A1 to F1. Format this merge cell with the black 36-point sans serif font on a yellow background. For that, merge up to F1. So merge and center. This should be 36. So we have to change up to 36. Yellow background, so we'll fill with the yellow color, and this should be sans serif, so I will use Arial. Merge cells E12 to F12, E12 to F12. This we have to merge and center. And this will bring the border, we'll just increase the width and wrap the text. This will increase. This is in the border, full border. This will also in the border. This will increase the width of this and wrap the text, and it should be in the center. Okay, these all are the right align. Here these are the right align. So make right align, and this also has the border. So use border also, outside border. Now this same lap and all. Yes. Okay. So we have done 14th also. Now come to the 15th. Place in cell B3 a formula to display the fastest lap time from the data display. So in the B3 is this cell, we have to insert the fastest lap time. So for the fastest, which one will be the fastest? That has the lap time is the lowest. So for that we'll use the function, min function, to find out the minimum from this range. So we'll select this range, we'll find out the minimum. So fastest lap time is 70.21. So 15 done. Place in cell B4 the formula display the slowest lap time. Slowest lap time means maximum lap time. So for that we'll use max function. That will find out the maximum in this range. For that it is the maximum average lap time. Okay, 16 done. Place in B5 the formula to display average lap time. Average lap time we will find out by using average formula. So we will use average of these lap times all 40. Okay, so average time lap time is this. 17 also done. 18. Place in cell B6 a formula to display the number of laps where supercharger was on. So supercharger is on. We have to find out the number of that. So for that we'll use count if function equal count if. What is the range? Range is this B14 to B53. Our criteria is on. So we'll write on. So this is the laps with the supercharger on 18. That is done. Now we place in cell B7 a formula to display the number of laps where the supercharger was off. So same for that count if, the criteria will change. So count if, the range is this B14 to 53 and the criteria is off. So write off. This is 22. Yes. By that 19 done. 20. Place in cell B8 a formula to calculate the average lap time when the supercharger was on. So we'll use when here we have to find out the average time when the supercharger was on. So for that we'll use average if. Average if the range is this. What is the criteria? It should be on. And what average we have to calculate? Average of the lab time. So we'll select the second range here, B53. So this is our super average lap time and supercharger was on. 9, 20 done. The same. Place in cell B9 a formula to calculate the average lap time when supercharger was off. The same average if function, average if range when are off, criteria of, then average range we have to calculate the average F14 to 53. Okay, this is the average when supercharger was off. Okay, so 21 done. Now come to 22. Place in cell B10 a formula to display SC success if the average lap time were faster with the supercharger was on, or to display SC failed if not. So B10 we have to write the formula if the average lap times supercharger was on, that is less, otherwise it is off. Okay, so SC success if the average lap time was faster with the supercharger was on. So for that we'll use if this B8 is less than B9, then what we have to write SC success, otherwise SC failed. So by that we have done 22nd also. Now save your spreadsheet. We have to save. Come to the 23rd. Print your spreadsheet showing the formula. Make sure that the printout is in the landscape orientation. Row and column headings are displayed. Contents of all cells are fully visible. So we have to check the go to file. First we have to view the formula. Formulas. We have to use the show formula, show formulas, and check everything should be visible. Yes, it is visible. Then increase the width of this also. Yes, visible. Yes, everything is visible. Now can reduce this. Okay, now go to file, print, page orientation landscape. Row and column headings should be displayed. So we'll go to page setup, sheet, row and column heading should be displayed, and content of cells are fully visible. Okay, so we can see it is coming in the 4 pages. Yes, everything is visible. margin we can take narrow. Okay, then we can give for the printing. My printer is not connected, so by this we have done 23rd also. 24th, print your spreadsheet showing the values. Make sure that the printout fits on a single page. Printout is in the portrait orientation row and column headings are not display. Contents of all cells are fully visible. So we will of that show formulas. Okay, we have to increase that. Okay, now go to file, print, page setup. It should be portrait. Row and column heading should not be display. Okay, everything should come in the single page. So okay, the width is coming in the one page. The data will come in two pages. Okay, date. Okay, so this also we have done. We'll give to the print, and by this we finished our spreadsheet part of the paper May June 2025. If you have any doubt, please do comment, like and share the video. Bye bye.